Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? Ooh, you could be thinking of a King of Wands. That came out quite quickly. You could be thinking about a visionary person. You could be thinking about a leader, okay, when it comes to the King of Wands, okay? You could be thinking of a vision when it comes to maybe the connection between heaven and earth, okay? This King of Wands is a fire sign person. He could be a Cancer, Leo person. He represents this throat chakra. Maybe look at the third eye when it comes to maybe someone's creativity, when it comes to communication. Someone look at the insight of maybe an honorable person. Maybe you're looking at Leo the lion when it comes to maybe a situation where the King of Wands look at the aspects of the Emperor, the father of an archetype who brings the structure, order, and authority. You'll be thinking like the King of Wands when he thinks about maybe thinking about friendship, partnerships, maybe think about a relationship when it comes to contracts. You could be thinking about King of Wands when it comes to maybe a man of the world is likely to be traveled widely, or maybe a very experienced person when it comes to many cultures or countries, okay? Or you could be dealing with a King of Wands when it comes to maybe restriction, when it comes to maybe you can't seem to get others to see your point of view, or you could just be a masculine in its energy of maybe looking at not going against your own intuition, okay? Or are you going against intuition? That's the question you're having in your mind, maybe, if you're in your thoughts. Maybe look at a change of routine when it comes to bullying, selfish, or maybe someone's being very opinionated when it comes to maybe a Virgo, Libra person, or maybe a Cancer, Leo person. You could be looking at a very narrow-minded, obsessive person about maybe a father figure, or you're looking at it's time to express your ideas. For some of you, maybe look at maybe your own individual self when it comes to maybe entrepreneurship. You've got that spirit, make your plans. Maybe you're coming out into the world now. Maybe look at maybe practical support when it comes to your needs. Maybe you're trying to understand your needs and your wants. That's really important to keep a balanced lifestyle when it comes to reflecting your truth. Maybe look at perfectionism, because when it comes to the King of Wands, he represents the two kings, a good partnership, an influential man, and the power of a battle when it comes to the Four of Kings, Three of Kings, and the Two of Kings. Okay. Or you're looking at maybe a King of Wands when it looks like a cultural person, when it looks like maybe he's very talkative, energetic, maybe an ideal vocation when it comes to maybe a situation. When you come to, it wasn't a chameleon. It begins with an S. That little animal that goes for fire. It's a little creature. It's a little legend. It's like a fireproof skin, and that's what they say the King of Wands represents. They live like a salamander, a salamander, something like that. Okay, it's the reinforcement of the importance when it symbolizes the element of fire, the Leo. Okay, when it comes to maybe the Leo lion. Okay, maybe looking at maybe the ancestor when it comes to four, the emperor, because it symbolizes the four elements on this crown. He has four crowns on his crown, and you're looking at four. So you could be looking at 444, or you're looking at personal power when it comes to maybe someone thinking about maybe a contract or leadership, or maybe someone's thinking when it comes to a situation when it comes to the King of Wands. Maybe he's thinking about a time to maybe message, or maybe bringing out an enforced message. It could be an enforcer. Maybe he's thinking maybe it's time to take away from work or from other responsibility due to maybe someone's influence out control. Unfortunately, there's little maybe this masculine can do to alternate a situation. So now maybe he's surrendering to an event when it comes to maybe a phase, when it comes to a message, when it comes to finding peace. Okay, because remember the Four of Swords about thinking, it's about working, it's about control, it's about restore, reclaim, and recharge. Maybe someone's looking at a particular partnership when it comes to maybe living apart from a partner or a potential lover. Okay, because when it comes to the Four of Swords, it's all about the existing. It's like, are you? It's like the battle, because he's laying down. and thinking about recovery, stress, betrayal, thinking about maybe a temporary letdown. So now maybe he's laying down his tools, he's displaying maybe a length of time, using time wisely, aligning his head to the head to think of maybe creative ideas, identifying as maybe the sculpture of the warrior, and then maybe he's looking at trying to embody the sorcerer, or he could be looking at an orphan, or he's looking at two beggars when it comes to the Five of Pentacles, because that's at the stained window at the Five of Pentacles. You probably think about a Taurus person when it comes to maybe a contract partnership or wanting to live apart from someone, because that's in the Five of Pentacles as well. So maybe he's thinking about a beggar, maybe, and now he's thinking at this beggar, and now he's thinking about a message reinforcing maybe taking time away from work or other responsibilities due to an influence being out of control. Yeah. So now you're looking at the truth. Okay, now someone's got clarity about the truth. Okay, so now when you go within, you get clarity. Okay, now someone's got the truth when it comes to maybe 5, 4, 5. So now someone's looking at understanding when it comes to maybe holding on to maybe a downward spiral. So now someone's got to take charge of their territory because someone's gone out of control. Maybe someone looking at a situation, someone's surrendering, retreating, recovering, because now someone look at the dignity when it comes to victory. Okay, when it comes to maybe a sadistic person or sadistic pleasure in someone's victory, when it comes to grinning, because someone's grinning. When it comes to the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords are two people walking away, and you're not sure whether they walked away because of they had the victory, or they was like, how does it go again? Oh yeah, it was one hanging in shame because someone feels defeated and unable to face their challenge. So now someone's looking at their enemy and they feel like they defeated the enemy when it comes to a fight. It could be with a Aquarius person or a Taurus person. Okay, so now someone's in their thoughts, maybe about a Aquarius person, when it comes to maybe confusion, when it comes to telling a story over and over again. So now maybe someone has to face the shame of the game because now it's lame when it comes to a conflict. Somebody probably wants to end the conflict because now you're looking at shattered, torn when it comes to victory, peace, security for the mental. Now someone's looking at when it comes to the Five of Swords, it's a battle, there's a loss. Maybe there's a family dispute, conflict with maybe managers, or maybe someone's been a victim of a system, a systematic, when it comes to maybe a relationship, you know, it was too much tension, too much conflict, too much, you know, continual challenges when it comes to someone's position. What's my position? You shouldn't be questioning people. When you got question like your relationship, it's time to move forward. Maybe you got a battle with the educational board for some of you, or the government, you know. Maybe looking at maybe disruptive when it comes to manifesting for you to override maybe someone's message, but you got to understand not it's all lost as well. It's because someone's walking away with self-respect. Okay, can I be looking at maybe head-to-head clarity, structure, restoring the mind to match with the energy, and now you're looking at maybe understanding, use your intuition to indicate any dangers when it comes to how to exit in and out. Energy, understanding energy, because now someone's looking at dealing with someone's anger or disappointment. So now you have to say it's all over when it comes to Don't keep shouting too much longer or hope to revisit a situation. So someone's hoping to revisit a situation or a relationship is done. Situation, maybe some of you. So now you got clarity. Someone's gone within. They're matching the energy, understanding the energy. Now someone can hold their power when it comes to maybe Gemini person, Libra, Aquarius. When it comes to success, decisions, and a new beginning, because now you've got your sword in your hand, and now maybe you can see divine light when it comes to maybe the crown, authority, power, because someone's got the crown of the wisdom if they walk away from people, things, and places and start doing things at the highest thoughts. Now you look at the emperor when it comes to status, authority, and expression. Someone's looking at victory or maybe a second gift of success. Someone's looking at maybe the mistletoe as well. Something happened around Christmas, winter as well. The mistletoe is there. Maybe like berries. Berries about love. And now you're looking at the golden wisdom or a golden opportunity. Now you're looking at Zane, the sword, the masculine, when it comes to a masculine action. And now you look at a decision going through a door. Maybe someone went for a mountain of obstacles. Now they're seeing a spiritual truth, goals, structure, plans, fertilizing the mind with the energy. Now you look at the element of air, upright, victory, second gift to success. Some of you could be looking at every aspect of your life because there's nothing in front. So now you've got a clear conscience. So nothing overrides any of like your decisions, like any negative manner from anyone else. Maybe you're looking at the sun because they represent the sun, the lion, the Leo. Maybe someone's looking at a new beginning when it comes to decision, clear thinking, when it comes to drama, action, sometimes confrontation. Remember, new ideas come with new confrontation. So use your intuition when it comes to manifesting for your life to bring an immediate change to your circumstances so you can be better. Then you could be looking at mental energy to bring success. Okay, because now you're looking at the nature of someone's conquest. Maybe someone's curious when it comes to being direct and abrasive, mindful energy. Maybe someone's mindful of someone's energy as well. In a relationship, looking at triumph over a past obstacle. You're winning because you've got the 5 of Swords. That was mental, physical abuse, okay, for one's heart desire. So the relationship wasn't balanced. So now you got victory, okay. Someone's holding their head in shame. And now someone is now focusing and bringing in a new life in their area that suits their energy and their mental. So now maybe someone's in that energy of seeking like-minded people with similar interests when it comes to an idea. Can that feel more hopeful when it comes to maybe an activity or a group expression? When it comes to maybe friends. You could be getting readings as well about important relationship or a partnership. There seems to be good news, or maybe you're excited about the beginning of a potential because you've got 4 of Ace. And now 4, 5. Over excitement now for a new beginning. There's a potential. Now you're looking at energy, possibilities, clear view, and now maybe triumph, but with the force of energy matched to the thoughts. So maybe collective, you're understanding about energy to make decisions so you can be clear thinking. It's all clear over here. So now maybe someone's looking at guiding when it comes to maybe judging a situation, being direct rather than abrasive, okay? Because now someone's looking at Aquarius person when it comes to maybe the Eight of Swords. Someone's going to spiritual prison, mental prison, earth prison, but someone did not tell the air sign something when it comes to someone's love, action, passion. Maybe someone didn't tell someone the truth when it comes to maybe Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Now someone's in their mind when it comes to maybe a Leo person, when it comes to maybe a conflict. Because now you're looking at the Ace of Swords, okay? Ace of Swords is about restricted in the mind, isn't it? Self-restriction, but don't do that. Why? Because your intuition is your power. Your intuition can get you out of any situation when it comes to restrictions. You're looking at the energy of the Gemini Libra Aquarius person. She might be tired, but she stands for civilization and inclusion. Because you see the red, it means energy. So it means she's moving forward out of restriction. So now maybe this masculine, feminine energy is nurturing this masculine and now bringing the mind out, to understand, out of maybe danger. Because maybe someone sees someone, maybe someone thought they cannot shift out of a position. She may be in danger when the water rises, but the water's not rising. So someone's managing their emotions because the water's still low. Now, maybe you're looking at, there's a position, her eyes is looking at the King of Wands. Maybe she feels there's danger arising. Now, maybe there's an inability to see a way forward. Why? Because your eyes are closed. Now, use your intuition. Because now you understand there's a stalemate or perhaps a hostage when it comes to maybe bounded, tied to a situation more than being precurious. But curiosity killed the cat because the cat didn't use his intuition. So the cat's got 9 lives now. Why? 9, 8, 9. Intuition. Yeah. Mysterious. So someone probably thinks this person is mysterious because cats are mysterious, aren't they? So now you're looking at a temporary, irreversible bondage for some people when it comes to the determination of maybe this Aquarius person when it comes to charging forward. Someone feels trapped from a bad experience, but someone's trapped, but not trapped. It's self-deception. But the truth is there. Once you've got the truth in it, you can organize. You can now look at your own individual self. You know, you can probably trapped by a credit agreement that left you a little bit of money for yourself. You feel like you can't move forward. Do you know what I mean? That's common, you know. Maybe you got common problems in your career when it comes to intellectual property or mental realm, when it comes to showing frustration with this King of Wands, when it comes to maybe being unhappy with his decisions, his plans, his structure, being impossible when their word impossible says I'm possible to do my work. I'm not impossible when it comes to situations due to your unreasonable situation or your unreasonable demands because you're disorganized with your management. No, I'm possible. Thank you very much. So now maybe there's a conversation, a sense of conversation that's going on behind closed doors when it comes to maybe a party pooper. Do you know what I mean? Makes you feel isolated or makes you want to feel vulnerable. No. We ain't doing that. So now we're looking at someone in the role of maybe under pressure when it comes to thought, energy, creation, vision, leadership. Now, maybe someone's looking at a family business as well, or working on one, or taking part in a course. Keep going, Clex. Just use your intuition. Don't quit, especially if you like it. Maybe because you think it's hard, that's not an excuse. Because I can see you leading in a very good profession, even though it's not what maybe somebody else likes doing. Oh well, do what you like to do. And also, you're looking at a creative person that's a light worker, going through many experiences. Maybe it's not fitting for some people. Maybe someone taking time to look at someone's confidence, the red confidence, passion. When it comes to someone's pathway, using the intuition and not letting the emotions arise, because you have to balance that emotions when it comes to maybe a conflict and a rival, because someone's being very arrogant when it comes to maybe social level, social crime, I don't know, conflict, inability, physical restriction, or maybe someone wants to restrict from having an argument, or someone's avoiding an argument. But don't start trouble where now you're trying to avoid it. If you want to avoid it, don't make trouble in the first place. So now maybe someone's looking at a very strong emotional, or maybe someone feels guilty or angry or regret, or maybe some people looking at being frustrated. Okay, but some people looking at earth prison, mental prison, physical prison. Okay. So now we see the passion of maybe looking at God's true account when it comes to maybe imbalance when it comes to God's true account. Maybe someone's thinking of maybe Queen of Cups when it seems to be a battle when it comes to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Okay. Maybe someone's looking at a very intuitive, nurturing person, but they didn't recognize the value. So now someone went to a different partnership with a female that is not emotionally balanced. Okay, so now you're looking at the meaning of someone's relationship. Maybe someone feels stressed in it, because now someone's looking at new romance and then has turned sour when it comes to the hopes of love, or maybe someone's disappointed. Maybe someone's relying on your intuition when it comes to maybe there is a secret you don't want to let anybody know about because it's an upside down turret secret. Maybe someone's infertile when it comes to maybe thinking about a Taurus person when it comes to a beggar at the door of the window, not, let me back in. Maybe someone's ticking along, or maybe someone's paying attention to their instincts. So now maybe there's a reason for doubt, or there's a time to communicate openly about your fears rather than ignoring them. It just gets more worse, isn't it? So now maybe it's looking at gradually establishing a relationship, or you're looking at unavoidable glitch when it comes to maybe ongoing stress under the dress. They like to train people's intuition but not prepared to train their own, relying on other people's gifts, intuition and instincts. So now this is why these beggars at the window, when he's thinking, the eyes are the windows of the soul. Now we've got two little beggars, a water sign and an earth sign. Do you understand? Two little beggars at the door. Why? Because like attracts like, innit? People think they've got their conscious mind. They ain't got no conscious mind. Like to take chat shit on social media. They don't know nothing about no conscious mind. So now someone's unavailable when it comes to maybe leading too much a busy life, I guess. And maybe someone is maybe looking at communication when it comes to lack of understanding between two. And now maybe looking at maybe working both sides and someone to rekindle a connection, or maybe passion's on hold just for now. And now it's now maybe returning. And what's under the cover? Maybe someone's thinking about a letter when it comes to maybe observing at work, observing someone when it comes to money matters. Maybe someone's observing when it comes to higher priestess, Gemini, Aquarius person. Yeah, because now someone's looking at getting their hands dirty. Maybe someone's looking at a situation when they're looking at harmony, maybe, or difficulties when it comes to someone's territory, when it comes to creative interests, such as writing or creating from their hobbies, or someone's psychic, or someone's a healer at work, a light worker. We're looking at maybe supporting when it comes to understanding. If it's a friendship, maybe it's a difficulty, do you know what I mean, with your friends. Maybe someone's friends like to act like they're friends, but not your friend, you know. When people, they leave, when you lose someone, maybe someone lost a brother or a sister or auntie or someone, they want sympathy from everybody else, but quick to talk about everybody else behind their back. Do you know what I mean? You know? So now you're looking at paid and money matters, or someone's looking at maybe being sorry. Because now you're looking at a situation. Money, opportunities, beckon. Okay, when you establish a new adventure, just focus on your skills. Maybe the kind of new foundation when it comes to maybe a friendship, or you're looking at a progress when it comes to someone's venture, a new beginning when it comes to a project of an idea. when it comes to someone's skills or ability. Maybe looking at good news concerning finances, when it comes to plan structure, when it comes to education. Maybe someone's looking at travel, but someone's thinking maybe how to manage people, projects. When it comes to I have a problem when it comes to property with a Taurus person, or maybe with a Queen of Cups, or a Virgo person, or a Cancer person we saw. So now looking at practical affairs or current affairs, when it comes to maybe someone trying to pay attention to someone's plan when it comes to realistic. But now maybe someone wants to nudge when it comes to understanding. Someone probably have tax problems, and someone's looking at maybe recharging or understanding insurance policies when it comes to maybe someone's hard work. Methodically, reliability, dedication, maybe the kind of practicality of someone's trustworthy. Is it trustworthy when it comes to this young person, a Virgo person? Are you starting out in the world? Is it a new line of business as well? Or maybe you haven't got enough money right now, but focus on your skills, focus on your talents, because it still brings potentials. It's like preparing for later, isn't it? Because you still can have a solid idea to achieve great things in the future. Because now you look at your plans. Don't worry about the money, worry about the skills, worry about nurturing your efforts. You could be a sports person or into education. Okay. A new beginning, money matters, nurturing, Virgo person. Keeps coming into different fields of work, practicing. You could be a security guard. Maybe you're on your level 2, going on level 3. Level 3 is now you can bodyguard celebrities and stuff. I think that's about $2,000. I think I overheard. So now you're looking at maybe the mountains, maybe looking at grass on the greens, maybe looking at a landscape, maybe looking at a property, the possibilities of maybe building a home, or maybe looking at your good fortune for the future, or seeds. And you're tending to your seeds when it comes to knowledge, wisdom, structure. Maybe you're paying your attention to one issue, okay? The one seed that's going to be very solid. But maybe you think there's a challenge. Even though it's a page, depends how you use your time wisely, you can come out of poverty. It's all about the conscious mind as well. Because this person always has everything they need. But now you're looking at a Taurus for a Capricorn person going to spiritual prison, earth prison, because of this joint account money. So Taurus for a Capricorn person is going to prison, mental prison restrictions, a beggar. So now you're looking at opportunities for your future, because someone had a secret partner. So now you're looking at friendships. You're looking at maybe work, health, challenge, services when it comes to wellness or willingness, to someone's devotion to improvement. So someone's looking at someone's improvement when it comes to self-analyzation and discipline when it comes to their habits. Because now someone's thinking about a dreamer when it comes to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Someone's thinking about their counterpart, or think about a Queen of Wands going to spiritual prison, earth prison, for creating a destruction. Maybe they think about a Virgo person, or sacrificing someone. 4 years, 5, 13. This person could be 13, 14 maybe. Maybe this person's gone to spiritual prison, young person. Family demonic. No empathy. Yeah, grieving. Maybe a Queen of Wands is grieving. Maybe. About Virgo person, the truth. They're lying to go in spiritual prison. No sympathy for you, boy. So now someone looking at 4 of Cups. for regret, thinking about this knowledge. Maybe the King of Wands is thinking about this knowledge when it comes to maybe restrictions, spiritual prison, earth prison, when it comes to maybe restrictions of the mind. Maybe someone's thinking about missed opportunity. And now maybe you're meditating when it comes to messages, knowledge, bored. But someone's in regret though, heavy regret. It's funny that people want empathy when they're going through it, but when they want things, they'll do the most, when they're looking at establishing. Maybe someone's looking at past issues still to heal. Someone's refusing to acknowledge their feelings, Cancer person. He's refusing to acknowledge his feelings. When it comes to maybe a dreamer, seeing maybe a Virgo person. Maybe someone's looking at indicating a past issue, or someone's looking at passing their tissues for other people to deal with their issues when it comes to their emotions. Someone can't part from their own emotions and their feelings because there's a possibility of change. Now, regardless of someone's mood, someone still looks like they're turning their back. Because there's a potential for other people to see your light. And now Aquarius is managing that emotions and come out, and there's a possibility of someone seeing someone's light because they're out in it, because they're right, because they got their light. And now someone's missed opportunity because someone's confused, changed the message when it comes to maybe intervention. So you could be looking at a relationship when it comes to delusion. That's why they're trapped in their mind. So now maybe someone trying to protect their feelings, a Cancer person, when it comes to maybe rejecting someone. So maybe this King of Wands is rejecting this air sign person, but not recognizing their potential. So maybe someone's like, will I ever meet anyone I like? Oh, is that what the King of Wands is thinking about? Never mind. Well, now someone's met. Oh, Cancer is feeling like that. That's why you think about Aquarius, but that's why he's jealous. Will I ever meet someone like that? Of course you can. Or maybe you feel like you're already in love. And maybe there's an issue with the King of Wands. And now there's some healing to do with a Cancer person when it comes to establishing a relationship. Or maybe someone looking at being bored when it comes to a phase. Because now someone interjecting someone's romance. And now someone's found themselves staying in a relation out of habit. Or someone is stuck thinking about someone's counterpart. And they shouldn't be thinking that way, should you, Cancer? No, you shouldn't. So now someone at work or at home, when it comes to maybe strategic or a situation, or stuck in a situation, because someone's bored, thinking, meditating, hoping for a possible change. But how can you ask for possible change not even making no change? Not making no sense. But he feels a curious inspiration. And they feel criticism far away from being in the spotlight. But what's your feeling got to do with Aquarius though, Cancer? You need to address your feelings, bro. Because you're not making no sense on this board, right? Yes, sir. I don't know, maybe these women like to share different men. And when it suits them, they want empathy from, I don't know, social media or something. I don't know, maybe someone's stuck always looking for validation. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because he doesn't look satisfied, looks really bored. He's like he's ready to go to sleep. Ready to go to sleep, babe. But he's thinking about this Aquarius person when it comes to a relationship with the King of Wands. Maybe trying to wants to express his needs rather than locking them up. He better keep his fucking needs and wants to himself. Keep your legs crossed, my friend. Yeah, because now he's thinking about sacrifice or a delay because he keeps hanging around in limbo in his feelings, thinking, is there going to be a change? Yeah, because now someone's maybe looking at a message when it comes to maybe taking control. You got to take control, collective. Someone's in limbo anyway with their feelings. Because someone thinks that something's not possible. But remember, in the word impossible, it says impossible. And it shows right there. Impossible. Of course it is. And they're going for a tower. Because you're possible, darling. Of course you are. Yeah, because now you've got a Aquarius person coming out with a secret. Telling the truth. Upside down 7 of Swords. Now someone's under judgment when it comes to someone's decision. How long we've been there? So try not to be too long. Oh, okay. Alright, King of Wands. Looking at a visionary person. Looking at a Salamina, whatever it's bloody called. Ooh, someone thinks that it's a soulmate, 1111, twin flame. So now someone's thinking about the 3 of Wands, insight. Someone's using their intuition because now we're looking at the 3 of Wands when it comes to someone went to immigrate abroad with a Taurus person maybe. So now we're looking at actions and adventure when you're looking at someone's figure. Because like in the theatre, lots of echoes are happening. But outside, it looks like everyone's just waiting for this big show to happen. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of shit going on. There's a beggar at the window begging. You got another bloody woman acting like she's married, but she's looking at King of Wands. King of Wands all over the place because she's about a Aquarius person. It's just quite hectic, isn't it? Maybe someone's looking at turning his back entirely when it comes to protection, his castle, and now stands on his higher ground as the emperor. Maybe he's looking at planting, because remember, Munsa Mensa, he can go back and forth from Africa, innit? How did he do that? People come on. Intuition. So now you look at the energy, you look at the distance, you look at adventure. Maybe you look at someone's mind, the willpower to succeed when it comes to the man's energy connected to the head. When it comes to maybe symbolizing victory. When it comes to wives, the crown comes home. The Roman victory of the whatever you call that bloody thing. That Christmas thing. That round circle thing. You look at good fortune anyway in the future when it comes to maybe enterprise. Maybe someone's in a project or a relationship is striving. Maybe someone's watching this Gemini Libra Aquarius woman coming out successfully with a new enterprise, seeing the project, seeing the relationship with herself, saying, I ain't waiting for you, King of Wands. Because I understand that you went to get married to someone else, or you went to Taurus person, or Cindy, whoever. I don't give a shit. Because I already remember around about this time 4 years ago, I had a dream about Cindy Humphreys, well, doing the fucking most. She better even come to me telling me no crap. I won't hear it. Because she didn't care when she did underhand behaving behind my back with this King of Wands. Right, moving forward. Now, someone looking at an important relationship, or someone's predicting I'm busy. So now there's an intense period when it comes to someone's territory, actions, when they're having it with a Taurus person and Miss Humphrey over there. When it comes to maybe back and forth, uninundated texts and emails, calls and visits with a Taurus person. When it comes to the liberation of someone, we're looking at a Taurus when it comes to the value, the feeling, the self-worth. They look at the background position. He went there. Didn't mind, not too busy to do emails, texting, calling, visiting, you name it. in every other relationship. Now, someone looked at a trip away or seen someone's plans being realized, Aquarius is gone. So now you're looking at Aquarius now, looking at maybe behind this masculine, her own traveling plans, business plans. Maybe someone was saying, right, I'll just get a wedding, married someone by then. So now maybe someone looking at a project or someone's self-expression. You can't sit and wait for people, man. So now they're looking at maybe someone's self-expression when it comes to generally for a career person, when it comes to maybe music, craft, sports. You're looking at maybe 301 when it comes to maybe someone's individual non-confrontationisms, isms and schisms, when it comes to unconventional people or a project, or maybe how someone's presenting themselves when it comes to maybe Aries. Maybe someone's looking at maybe how someone's presenting themselves in the environment and they're saying to a person's a beggar. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to maybe liberation, when it comes to contract, low level, bottom education, you know? So now there's no equalism. So now someone's looking at isms and schism come to a project, or maybe someone's proud, or maybe how quirky someone is, or eccentric when it comes to a Aquarius person. Maybe someone looking at the aspects, or maybe someone looking at assumptions. Assumptions creates war. Now someone is looking not looking comfortable in the thought. They got to match the thought with the energy to gain the confidence, the admiration. So you got to think you're just unique by yourself, man. Just think of that. Because sometimes three can be a challenge. You know, three people in a relationship doesn't bring no balance. You know, jealousy doesn't bring heaven on earth. You're not a trophy. Because if a man treats you or a woman treats you like a trophy, what comes off next? Your head. Because remember when they went to do hunting, you know, when they do hunt animals, what comes off their head? So you can be at home. Say, look, I hunted something. You know, nah, man. You can't maybe focus on the prize while remaining patient, calm, and now maybe appreciating when it comes to people around you now, or maybe you're trying to take time with a friend who don't actually fit into your future plans. And it's okay, you know, when you reach out to someone, no communication is the answer in it. You could be looking at maybe communication problems. So now looking at plans are delayed for maybe a Taurus and a King of Wands. When it comes to difficult progress in a project or relationship that's suffering, because you can't be intuitively connected to someone and you're reaching out for 5 years and then the next fucking, I don't know, 5 years you still you he actually made a whole relationship with someone at the same time. That doesn't make no sense. It is. Oh boy. Misunderstandings. Maybe you feel too needy, isolated for some of you, frustrated because of bad influences bringing you down slower and slower and slower. Maybe someone looking at maybe good fortune in the future, but you can still succeed, collective. You know what I mean? Put your mind to calmer waters. Because now you're looking. King of Cups. I think it's going to come out somehow. King of Cups, or maybe it's King of Wands, looking at his feelings, being more mature, sitting back, or maybe think about King of Cups and a Taurus person. When it comes to a Tower moment, when it comes to maybe a project or a creative idea with structure, a creative project with structure, plans. Maybe someone looking at their feelings. There you go. Truth again. Someone bring maybe 8, 9, 10 deception to a Aquarius person. So why would I wait for this King of Wands when he's playing house with Cindy? He's playing house with Genevieve. He's playing house with this King of Cups. I haven't got time for immature people. I haven't. I really haven't. So move forward, man. Just manage your emotions. Don't let it rise. That's it. Because now you're looking at plans, structures, phone calls, emails, and just didn't say nothing to a Aquarius person, but contact everybody else. That's not making no sense. And this time, this person is just looking at a Aquarius person, looking at a craftsmanship when it comes to coming out of restriction, you know? Because now you're looking at a fight of a Aquarius person, but he's not quick to fight that. Let me just behave myself. Just don't want to. Taurus again, entrapment. So let King of Wands stay over there, man. So I've got time for that. Playing these games. 5 years, you should have known what Taurus was up to, you know. Then he gave Cindy Humphrey time and all that, and and she wants to take the piss behind my back and all that. And then you got this Queen of Wands, you got this King of Cups, then you got Will Smith in my business, you got everybody else, and then he talks to everyone but me. So let's just keep going. Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta love yourself, man. You gotta live as you are. Not live as you are, but just love yourself. I don't want to go over an hour. Do you know what I mean? Because now someone's controlling their feelings or controlling someone's plans, ideas, because they love this Cruise's work. When it comes to dreaming, yeah, dreamer. So now Taurus is in the tower and Cancer is in the tower, because Cancer wants to work with a Cruise person, but Cancer is looking, his eyes are wandering too much. I am not like you lot. I'm not like your King of Wands, this King of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands, and everyone else. Like, you don't like to just share each other like you're a Kentucky bucket, and you're just hungry, glutton for your chips and burgers and everything. I don't know what you're not doing over there. It's just too much. Yeah, control your feelings, Cancer man. You need to control your feelings, bro. Because you're in a tower. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to not make it so long. Yeah, let's not make it long today, alright? Let's try not to. You could be looking at A. You could be looking at a van. Okay, you could be looking at Zane, the masculine energy of the sword, you know? Or maybe looking at a Pain or a Pan when it comes to maybe Pan Saturn when it comes to career. Someone looking at maybe control when it comes to someone's reputation. And they look at professional tree when it comes to career person, when it comes to moral conditions. So now they look at someone's direct life when it comes to maybe a like-minded person, when it comes to similar interests, ideas, hopes. Maybe want to join activity, want to group together. But I'm not, anyway, just, yeah. So now maybe you're looking at K or V or vamping. Ooh, a vampire. We're looking at vampire energy, man. You know? Or someone's questioning when it comes to Saturn, Pan Saturn. And that is all about limitations in their society. So they become irresponsible, make up their own rules because they're living in the energy of fear. And fear brings obstacles and limitations. People love to talk about, oh, I understand the conscious mind. What? Because you just lost someone. Oh, just shut up, man. People are just so stupid and so professional. Just not professional, man. They're that emotional manipulating. I just can't stand. Oh, Verena again. Duh. You know, it's just someone to think about a Verena maybe. Or Sabrina. Or maybe someone's in pain. Someone's in pain because someone's in the rain, you know. Someone's not being nice, man. So then there's pain. And it's raining maybe for some of you. Or you're looking at someone's hands in the pain. Look at someone's hand when it comes to your pain. You know, some people just don't want to say sorry. And it's alright. Just find your own closure. Find your own freedom. Your initials could be F or R. Or you're looking at your ex. Or someone's vex. When it comes to the headquarters of their mind, your mind is like your headquarters, man. If you want a business and your headquarters and your people are not good, your mind ain't good. Why? Because your mind starts from self first. Your mind is your headquarters. So we want to talk about the conscious mind. You ain't got no conscious mind. Only when you want empathy, sympathy from people. Because someone look at someone's land, they want free house. Got about 10,000 baby daddies. Do you know what I mean? Maybe someone's looking at someone's land. Or someone's lane. Looking at someone's lane, maybe. The pain, the lane of someone's pain, you know. They're trying to free themselves from the pain. It's all about healing. Just heal. Everyone has their free will to do so. You could be looking at you. Maybe want to tell someone, you know, F you. Ooh, D. We're looking at maybe being freed. Or someone feels drained. Someone feels drained by someone's pain. Because it's a rain. Someone feels drained in their lane. They want to be free from the pain. But it's up to you. You can't let your life down for someone else. Yeah, let it go. Oh, someone's got a puppy. Or someone puzzled. Or looking at a puzzle. Someone's really drained in their pain. What is this? Someone's drained in their pain. So they're paying up the jacksy. Yeah, got someone done hexing. And now they're going to see they're losing people, things in place. When you lie about spirituality and you're not really doing the work and you're very promiscuous, you're going to lose people, things. And you can't misuse God's words. I don't think people understand energy. I don't think they do, you know. Someone's doing hexing and now they're in pain because they're doing the hexing. Or an X was vex. So they've done hexing. Yeah. You could be looking at... I don't think I can make much today. Oh gosh. There seems to be a pen. Someone's writing about their pain. Write it out. Let go. Let go of that rain that's draining from the pain. Put it on pen and not your... Start writing with your... He needs to stop doing that, this masculine. He likes to write with whatever too much. That's why he's got into trouble. That's where he is where he is. He's got to learn the hard way. Could we think about a C? Okay. A crafty C. When it comes to an X. A C, really. Yep. Or you could have the bank at CX. You could work at CX Bank. But someone's maybe vex with an X. Do we care? No, because I'm like too much. Yes. This is a masculine that's drained now. Yeah, because he thought maybe having the hump with Geneva, with the sins of the humps. It's not working, is it? No, no, it's not. It's all about love, man. It's all about God. You really got to put God first. Someone's too kinky. You can't be misusing masculines. Two masculines, and look how it's coming out. These masculines need to sort out their emotions. You can't look for it this way for your pen, because it is draining you, especially from your resources, isn't it? Because somebody likes too much vitamin D, I guess. And somebody likes to give out too much of vitamin D. They think it's the rule, innit? Them things is a good ruler. You don't rule like that, my friend. It could come from Luxembourg. Level up, level up. How long have I been here? Now, look in your dreams, you know, because now we're looking at someone's vex. Someone's vex. Now we're looking at E.D. von Horn. You could be initials M, S, X, L. They play too much. There you go. Maybe they should play themselves for a while and let the girl them alone. Go and relax yourself. Be Behave yourself. Yo, them too kinky winky. Do you know what, right? I can see words, but it's not fitting for what the mind wants to say, to see. Because someone's crying. Yeah, because there's no why. Someone's crying, but they don't know why. Someone's crying, but they don't know why. Yeah, because someone feels maybe like a sucker, or someone feels scarred. Someone feels like a sucker, or maybe someone. Ooh! They like to, and that's what get them into trouble. Now they're drained in pain in the rain. Yeah, because now someone's not happy. Now they feel like a punk. Now they feel like a punk. Yep, because that was not the key to success, my friend. No, it's not. No, it's not. Promiscuity is not the way forward, my friends. No, now they feel like a punk. Yep. Because now maybe they feel like a sucker for real. Yep. Full stop. Full stop. Ooh, someone's vexed. Never mind. Never mind, my friends. Listen, I can't make no words out of this now. It's not fitting. It's what the mind's just decoding by itself. Just go with the flow, people. Practice things like this at home with your children, Don't just watch things like this for yourself. Play with the children. Play. The mind loves. It's like a mind file. Ooh, you might like musk. And now someone feels like they are stuck in a muck. In a muck of rubble. But look at your luck. Ooh, look at your luck. Look at your luck. Don't be a punk. Look at your luck. Yeah, don't be a punk, man. Look at your luck. Ooh, don't be a punk. What was that thing he was in again? Skinheads! Hey, don't be a punk. He might like punk music. Ooh, he might like punk music. Ooh, music. Why is that coming up now? Music. Ooh, somebody might like music. Keep going, collective. Oh, you're missing it, man. No eyes. Listen, you're messing up the things now. Child, just push forward. There you go. Just push forward, man. Yes, push forward. Yes, we're pushing forward. I'm loving it. We're loving it. Why? But we're not a punk, bro. No, we're not. No, we're not. Nope, 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 we're not. No, we're not. No, sorry, there's nothing else here because I'm going away. I'm feeling the pressure of the time going now. Yeah, push forward. I'm loving it. Don't think too much. Use your intuition. Be kind to yourself. Move forward. Push, moving forward. Keep pushing. You understand? Because now you got hope by using your intuition. Don't drain yourself in the pain by always using your pencil, whatever, genitals. Do you know what I mean? It's not it, mate. That lush is rubbish. It comes with a blush of, ooh, lash. Ooh, lashes. Ooh, somebody likes that lashes. So when they did the BBM and then thing there, you're giving these masculine fake hopes, man. They're thinking, yeah, I'm doing the job. No, it is the water. You're not doing nothing, bro. Just get, come on, people. I don't know, let me, I don't know. Ooh, don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. But push forward, but don't even be impulsive. Use your intuition. Yeah, don't be in a rush with your luck. Ooh, don't fall out. Ooh, don't fall. Ooh, now. I'm wishing we had more now. Yeah, don't fall. Fuck it. Don't fall in your pain, bro. Yeah, don't fall in the pain. Because Yeah, somebody wants to rush forward. Ooh, don't fall in the pain when it comes to genitals and the push when you're. Oh shit! What am I actually? Don't fall in. If you got a promiscuous woman, he's falling in, boy. Yeah, someone's got a bucket. He said, boy, there's no skins. So they need the drink. Let me. Maybe someone feels that they side good because it's the drink, but they're falling. There's nothing in there. They're saying the size is falling through. Oh, I got many. You had any. Let me be. Oh, it's the drink. I gotta go. Collect, I gotta go. I'm gonna start laughing. My belly's hurting. Because I gotta go, right? I'm gonna start laughing. Use your imagination. I'm so sorry, collective.